right, man, you guys are a great crowd. We got our next comic is super funny. He just got back from performing for the troops, which is great. Please give it up for Sid Singh.
What's up, Broadway comic? Go make some noise! Man, Danny's right. I go by Sid, but my full name is actually Sidant, all right? Which means at one point, my family got to choose between the nicknames of Sid and Dante, and they picked wrong. People named Dante grow up to be NFL quarterbacks, write classic novels. People named Sid grow up to be 80-year-old Jewish men, or cats. It's not a good look. I was just in India, because of course I was, and of course, I was there for a bunch of weddings, thanks a lot, guys. I met my cousin for the first time. I'm pretty sure that dude is gay. Well, okay, actually, you know what? At this point, I kind of just hope he's gay, so I'm not the homophobic one. But the dude is not very manly, and he has a lisp, all right? And, okay, that does not mean you're gay, all right? Now, to be fair, I'm not very manly, and I have a lisp. It doesn't mean you're gay. But it does mean one of us is gay, right? Like, let's not kid ourselves. But I just hope it's him. I had to say, of course, I was in India because in New York City, not a lot of people know I'm Indian, which doesn't help. They think I'm Mexican, which sucks. Because New York City does not like Mexicans, right? I've never been like, no one's ever seen me and been like, hey, hold up, come on. It's never been that way. It's always been, hey, get the fuck out of the way, Jose! All right? Which rhymes, but it's still racist. Racist. I'm always like you, man. I never feel like I'm a good Indian. Like, I hate being someone's first Indian friend, you know? Because I'm not good at it. I've never been someone's first Indian friend and then been their friend long enough to meet their second Indian friend. So, something's not working. They always ask you the worst questions, too. They're always like, hey, Sid, what about the caste system? Am I right? Bet you hate the caste system. I was like, do I hate the caste system? Well, I'm from a good caste, all right? Well, I love the caste system. The caste system is the closest thing I will ever get to being white. Took it away from me. Nah, not okay with it. Man, I don't have a day job, obviously, and so during the day I'm super lonely, man. I'm getting bored, and it's kind of gotten weird. Like, I got the comic books, all right, which is not a good look, all right. Like, you know how lonely that means? That means at one point I was like, hey, I wonder what Batman is up to. I figured it out. Getting into comic books at the age of 23 is like getting into cats at just any age, really. It's a downward spiral. But I have been reading Batman. That dude does not make sense as a superhero. He doesn't. He's too rich to be a superhero. Like, you're in the 1%. Calm down, Batman. Like, I'm just saying, if you sold the Batmobile, you could probably pay for a hospital. All right, let's just simple math. All right. I'm just saying, at some point, right, Batman must have saved a family's life, right? Saved a family's life. And then Bruce Wayne is alter ego about foreclosed on their house the next day. Right? That's how the 1% works. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, the worst superhero, though, the worst superhero is definitely the Hulk. I think he's by far the worst. Because he has the worst catchphrase, you know? His catchphrase is always like, hey, I'm getting angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry. As opposed to who? Who are we clamoring for when they're angry? I've never been like, aw, Joey's getting pissed. And when he gets pissed, he's a real tickle monster. Ah! I cannot wait. Never happened. Girls not into comic books. Now I thought I'd let you guys know that, you know, pro tip. But they are into Twilight. It's not as cool. Not as fun, man. Twilight. But you know what? I've actually come to respect Twilight. I really have. I finally saw those movies. And you know what? All Twilight really is, at its core, it's just women's liberation, guys. It really is. Because for years, men have been going up to women and be like, hey, woman, that's how we talk. We want you to be skinnier. We want you to have bigger breasts, and we want you to have a nicer ass. It's kind of messed up if you think about it, right? And finally, women were like, all right, you want us to be skinnier? You want us to have bigger breasts? You want us to have a nicer ass? Well, fuck you, we want you to be vampires. Check. Mate. I'm not okay with this, man. Then they added werewolves so that the darker, hairier men would feel included. It's not the same. When your girl has to choose between necrophilia, bestiality, and you, and she still doesn't pick you, it is tough to get up in the morning. All right, guys, I'm Sid Singh. That's my